Coming into center and entering into your basic stance, where we can take the feet about hip width apart, spread out through your feet, relax through ankles, bend through your knees, bring the hips into neutral. And then we're just going to rock the hips backwards and forwards here. Just really get the hips opening up and moving. From there, we're going to lift up through the rib cage, just a little. We're going to bring the shoulders all the way forwards and up, back and down. Bring the shoulder blades together, slide them down your back. You can bring the hands up towards the sky and bring them back down again. I want just to soften through the knees. Let's lift upwards. Release it out. And again, we're going to lift upwards. This time we're going to lengthen through, stretch out through your spine, through long muscles of back, waist, belly, and then release that down by your sides. And then coming back into center, elevate through your hands. We're going to just gently bring the hips out one side to the other. So in this session, this is the week, or class 2 of 8. And I thought this time what we'll do is we'll really build on what we did last time with gorgeous stretches and feminine goddess movements. I want to progress that release of psoas, the hip flexors, and through glutes, through the back, so we can really begin to mobilize through the hips all the more. So that we can use those stretches and movements to really enhance our well-being, to really elevate how you feel in any given moment. Let's bring the hip into a circle. We're going to reverse that, take it round the other way. Beautiful. Into figure of 8 here. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, coming into steady center, I'm going to bend through one knee and raise through one arm. So you're lengthening out through the waist. Keep the hip tucked in neutral. Let's take that to the other side. Now let this movement be picked up through a stretch of the waist rather than lengthening all the way up here. Try to keep the shoulder blades low and really lengthen through the waist. A little bit of a pre-stretch here before we give you a deeper option there. Into center, here we go, taking a deeper option if you would like. And then we can gently pivot round to bring that on a diagonal, releasing through low back, mid back, bring it round into center and gently begin to unwind one vertebrae at a time back into center. Wow, let's try the other side. Take it across, lengthen through. Keep it nice and open, elbow back, chest in alignment, lengthening out through the waist there. Take it on diagonal. Enjoy that sensation of release. Bring it in through center. Then gradually take your time as you come back upwards into center, one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath here. as you breathe out, let's come into center. I want to just bring some grounding movement into body. Start to really ground. This is going to bring you back into steady center. Feel any tension now begin to dissolve and just melt down towards the ground. Feel it drip off of your fingertips and toes down to the ground. You bring that gentle shimmy through your body as you do that. Relax through your shoulders, relax through your arms. Bring your awareness and your focus towards that connection you have with the earth. Oh. Deep breath in. Expand the belly, expand the rib cage. Suspend the breath. In your own time, breathe out fully. Let's try that 2 more times, those cleansing breaths. Now you can maintain that gentle full body shimmy, or you can come back to steady center and basic stance alignment. Take a deep breath in. Expand the belly, expand the rib cage. Suspend the breath. And in your own time, breathe out fully. Last one here, deep breath in. Long time, breathe out. Wow. And you can gradually, gently return into center. From here, we're going to bend through one knee and then through the other. And as you do that, just notice, begin to notice if perhaps something has shifted for you already. We've only been going a few minutes here. But in just a few minutes, isn't it remarkable how different you can actually feel in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit? Just be with that for a moment and continue to breathe deeply and enjoy that sensation of being truly present in your own body. Feel the sensations through your muscles. Feel the sensations through your joints. Perhaps you might even be able to tune into the subtleties of the flowing of fluids around your system. When I get into that zone, I can actually hear my muscles squeak. Have you ever experienced that? All right, enjoying that sensation. We can make that a little bit, perhaps, more rhythmical. Keep the knees soft. You can bring your hands onto your hips if you want to. We recently enjoyed a workshop with self-care massage, and I spoke about some of the benefits that have been discovered in touching your own skin. Incredibly comforting and soothing. Nice. From here, just gently bring your hips into steady center. We're going to walk our feet out some way to wherever feels good for you. Bring your heels out further. The toes can come slightly in towards each other. And from here, you can either do this on your mat or just on the ground. We're going to raise our hands upwards. Now bring the tailbone to the ground here. And as you raise your hands upwards, bring the crown of the head to the sky. Engage through your pelvic floor muscles. And then release that. Return softness throughout your entire body. Just rest your hands down. So it's a little bit of a pre-stretch and opening through the hamstrings. You might feel it through the back of your legs. You might feel it through your ankles, or maybe even through tibialis anterior, right on the front of your shin there. In a contraction, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to raise the hands upwards, tailbone down, nice straight back. Then you're going to release the shoulders down your back, and we're going to begin to pivot forwards through the hips. So this time the hips are rotating, tailbone is coming up, crown of the head is coming down. Now, no need to be a hero here, just relax. We're just easing into this movement in this class, just still warming up. If the floor is accessible to you in front of you, you can place your hands down. Feel free to bring a bend to your knees. We're just warming up through these muscles and opening up through the hips. Just a mere suggestion there of enhancing flexibility. Deep breath in, relax your neck. As you breathe out, we can walk the hands round towards one side. If that feels good for you, you can hold that there for a moment. And feel free to extend through the opposing leg. Relax the neck. So you should feel this in a nice opening stretch through your waist. It's releasing through your hip and your back. Deep breath in here. As you breathe out, we can gently release that and coming back into center. Relax your head. And as you come out to the other side this time, or of course remaining in center if that's where is most valuable to you just now. If you're coming out to the side, you're going to walk your hands around towards the outside of that foot. And the option to extend the opposing leg. Now, depending on your own physiology, that might be a subtle release through the opposing leg, or it might be a stronger release. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, we're going to gently return into center. Make sure that as you come out of stretches, it's just as smooth as you went in. Now here in its center this time, let me give you an opportunity to extend through both legs if you would like to. We're going to breathe in, suspend the breath, and this time as you breathe out, perhaps you could see if a little pocket of space opens up for you as you breathe out. Move into any space that opens up. Don't try to force that, just only if it's available to you freely right now. We're releasing the idea, the concept of trying. We're simply flowing. What if this year wasn't a roller coaster? What if it's a river? Flowing with and flowing through. Deep breath here. And as you breathe out, we can begin to return the hands closer to center, return the bend to the knees. You might want to shift your heels round so the heels are closer in towards you and the toes are further away now. Bend through your knees. Here we're going to use our glutes, gentle tiny contraction through glutes. That's going to enable you to stabilize, to come upwards. Returning to standing gradually now. Do take your time. The more time you take here, the better, really. Particularly if you have high or low blood pressure, take your time just returning. We don't want to have anybody feeling dizzy. Coming all the way up into center. We can walk our feet back inwards. And here, just take a moment to notice, do you feel different? Probably. I'm gonna guess that you do. I know that for me, my entire kinetic chain has been reset. I can feel that I'm standing now with my weight more evenly distributed throughout my entire foot. I feel the pressure has lifted from my knees and my thighs, and I feel so much more straight, almost even taller. Although, actually that's happened to me before. I gained an entire quarter of an inch, which when you're my height, you'll go with that. That's, yeah, you'll take any help you can get. We're gonna lift and lower through our heels now. Just release and relax out. Let this be releasing for your hips. Same time as that if you want to. This really simple movement of just shaking it off. Whatever it might be for you. Perhaps it's words. Perhaps it's an experience. Perhaps it's just tiredness. Perhaps, I don't know. What is it for you? Is there something you want to just release, let go of? We can let it just gently come down. Imagine taking a gorgeous cleansing shower to release anything that no longer serves you any purpose. We are new moon energy right now. And so this is a wonderful opportunity to release so that you can step forward into the new. Ah, wow, that was absolutely gorgeous. Help yourself to something that you might like to use as a support, a cushion, rolled up blanket, something like that. If you would like to use something to prop your hips up nice and high, you can grab that now. Let me get this one. And we're going to just gently and gradually descend down towards the ground in a seated position. Of course, help yourself to some hydration if you would like some right now as well. Ross said, I was going to say I feel taller. Okay. Let me switch this for now. We have the most beautiful rain shower just appeared on our tin roof right now. You might just be able to hear it. I find that's very serendipitous, isn't it? Wow. So coming into that alignment as you rest, high on hip bones. Take a deep breath in. You can bring one hand to heart space, one hand down, sacred life force energy space, just below your belly button, in towards womb space. Feel the connection between these two areas. And in alignment, perhaps, feeling a rainbow of colors as each chakra begins to be switched on once more, to be replenished. Feel yourself bathe in the light of those colors. Red, and orange, yellow, green, maybe pink, blue, violet, pure white light. Feel yourself be cleansed, rejuvenated, and replenished in that light, in that warming glow of light. Feel the connection as it flows through your entire system, your energy field being strengthened in each moment by those colors, and by the simplicity of this present moment as you breathe deeply. You can return your hands down by your sides. And now let me give you an invitation. You can either continue to rest here in this position, or you can come down onto your side. You can rest down on your back. I'll let you choose whichever works for you. Take a moment to make yourself super comfortable. You might want to make yourself a little cozy nest. Take on some extra layers or use a blanket. Perhaps place a cushion underneath your knees. And in a moment, and just in your own time, you can sink down deeper and deeper into relaxation. As you feel yourself be replenished, restored, and rejuvenated. And just in your own time, if your eyes were closed, you can gently begin to blink them open, noticing colors more vibrant, noticing the contrast between light and dark, soft and strong. Take a deep breath in. Feel your ability to expand through your heart space whilst grounded and centered throughout your entire being. We can bring small circles to our fingers and our toes, to the wrists and ankles, low legs, forearms, elbows, knees, upper arms and your upper legs, your hips, your shoulders, your back, waist, belly and chest, each of your organs feeling replenished. Your head, your neck, shoulders free to move, lightened. The head, your eyes, your mouth and your jaw relaxed. Take a deep breath here. And as you breathe out, just in your own time, if you are lying down on your back or on your side, you can gently begin to return to a seated position. Take your time. And in the coming hours and days, drink plenty of water and take plenty of rest. Thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe and hit notifications so you can be informed of when the next video goes up. If you'd like to support the creation of these videos, remember you can head along to patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio, where you'll find a community of other enjoyers of these videos. See you soon. Bye.